errands. Please tidy up this place. No! Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
Explore the great outdoors with Benny's quality and savings.
Looking good, Mom.
Hey guys! I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place. No! Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Explore the great outdoors with Benny's quality and savings.
In the headlines for tonight's newscast, 3-year-old dies after drowning in Punta Gorda's sea. Officer shot in western Belize. Post-mortem examination of Canadian national found in catamaran reveals cause of death. Prime Minister comments on rising gas prices, and asylum strengthening project launched by UNHCR. These stories and more coming up next on Plus News. Stay tuned.
This newscast is brought to you through the courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
Every project starts with the right tools. At Builders Hardware, we got everything to get the job moving. Tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, garden, it's all here from construction start to finish. We're also offering a different kind of power tool. Order anytime, anywhere. Pick up in store or get it delivered to your home. Go to shopbuildersbz.com today and save money with our exclusive online deals. Builders Hardware, making it easier.
Looking good, Mom.
Hey guys, I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place. Wow, how did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner. It works.
Every project starts with the right tools. At Builders Hardware, we got everything to get the job moving. Tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, garden, it's all here from construction start to finish. We're also offering a different kind of power tool. Order anytime, anywhere. Pick up in store or get it delivered to your home. Go to shopbuildersbz.com today and save money with our exclusive online deals. Builders Hardware, making it easier.
Looking good, Mom.
Hey guys, I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place. Wow, how did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner. It works.
Every project starts with the right tools. At Builders Hardware, we got everything to get the job moving. Tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, garden, it's all here from construction start to finish. We're also offering a different kind of power tool. Order anytime, anywhere. pick up in store, or get it delivered to your home. Go to shopbuildersbz.com today and save money with our exclusive online deals. Builders Hardware, making it easier.
Looking good, Mom.
Hey guys, I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place. Wow, how did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner. It works.
Every project starts with the right tools. At Builders Hardware, we got everything to get the job moving. Tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, garden, it's all here from construction start to finish. We're also offering a different kind of power tool. Order anytime, anywhere. Pick up in store or get it delivered to your home. Go to shopbuildersbz.com today and save money with our exclusive online deals. Builders Hardware, making it easier.
Welcome to Plus News for Monday, March 16th. I am LJ Wade. The Punta Gorda community is currently in mourning following the loss of 3-year-old Asher Mejia. Over the weekend, Mejia's body was found in the Punta Gorda Sea after he left his home in the area. On Sunday, Mejia reportedly left home and walked towards the seaside, 1 mile away from his home. The family believed that the 3-year-old was with his other siblings, but when they returned home without him, the search party began. Later that day, Mejia was pulled out the sea near the St. Peter Claver College in the area.
On Sunday, 15 March 2026, sometime after 12 midday, Punta Gorda police were advised of the presence of a young minor, namely 3-year-old Asher Mejia, who had suffered from a drowning incident near the St. Peter Claver School in that town. Police responded and they ferried the young Mr. Mejia to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead. Initial investigation suggests that sometime around 11 a.m., Mejia is believed to have left his residence, and his parents was of the view that he had accompanied siblings of his to a nearby store to purchase snacks. It was only when those siblings returned and Mejia was not along with him that they were aware of his disappearance. Efforts were made to discover him, and that concluded when he was found in the sea in the aforementioned area.
Police say that the matter has been forwarded to the office of the DPP to determine whether or not charges will be levied. Last week, the body of Canadian national 72-year-old Thomas David Harmon was found aboard an abandoned catamaran some 60 miles off the coast of Belize. Harmon's body was found with multiple injuries to the head. Today, police announced that the post-mortem revealed that Harmon died from multiple blunt force injuries to the head that was caused by falling from a high place.
In reference to the death investigation of Thomas David Harmon, which commenced on Wednesday, 11 March 2026, on Friday, 26 March, the body of Mr. Harmon underwent an autopsy examination, where at the conclusion, the finding was that he died as a consequence of multiple blunt force traumatic injuries due to a fall from height.
No foul play is suspected there.
As stated, the conclusion of the pathologist is that he fell from a height, and the circumstances are such that he was on board a boat, so I don't know if it is that the assumption would be somebody would have been up on the sale with him, because that is the suggestion that has been given. However, as I would have indicated on the last occasion, this is not a matter that falls within Belize's jurisdiction. Nonetheless, we have done our due diligence in terms of securing and processing the scene and obtaining relevant evidential material should the persons who have jurisdiction, which would be the flagship or the country for which Mr. Harman is a national, that we are able to competently provide them with that information for them to carry further investigation if they believe that foul play is involved.
Shortly before our news time, we received reports of a police officer attached to the Georgeville police substation being shot. Based on preliminary information, police have detained one man and seized a 9mm pistol as part of the ongoing investigation. The injured officer has been identified as Sergeant Dalton Kelly, who is attached to the Georgeville police station in the Cayo district. Preliminary reports indicate that around 3:30 p.m., Sergeant Kelly and other officers responded to a report of a disturbance in the Maya Ranch area, located about 4 miles along the road to Mountain Pine Ridge. During the police response, Sergeant Kelly was reportedly shot by the male suspect, who is now in police custody. The officer was transported to the Western Regional Hospital, where he remains under treatment and is reported to be in a stable condition. Police say the investigation into the incident is ongoing, and we will have more information in our subsequent newscast. Llewellyn Link has been arrested for the murder of Clinton Powell. The incident occurred on Thursday, March 12th in the Old Capitol. Powell, his sister Kendra Powell, and their mother were socializing near their mother's food stall on Vernon Street when they came under attack. Eyewitnesses in the area say that a gunman on a motorcycle drove by the area where Powell was and opened fire, hitting him, his sister, and grazing their mother. Both Clinton Powell and his sister were taken to the KHMH, where Clinton succumbed to his injuries after being shot to the abdomen. Today, police announced that they have since made an arrest.
As a consequence of police's ongoing investigation into the shooting incident, which claimed the life of Clinton Powell, police have formally arrested and charged 21-year-old Llewellyn Link, a Belizean of a Belize district address, for the crime of murder. Link was additionally charged for the crime of attempted murder, use of deadly means of harm, and dangerous harm in relation to Kendra Powell. The angle that is being pursued is in relation to the shooting incident, the murder of Mr. Saldano.
Police are also investigating a shooting incident that occurred over the weekend that has left 24-year-old Eric Mahler hospitalized. The shooting took place on Sunday, March 15th, around 6:45 p.m. Staff Officer ASP Stacy Smith gave us more details.
Police are investigating a shooting incident which resulted in the injury of Eric Mahler, a 24-year-old Belizean of a Farbers Road Extension address. The investigation commenced on Sunday, 15th March 2026 at approximately 6:45 p.m. when officers were alerted to the sounds of shots being fired on Farbers Road. Police responded where they observed some expended shells on the scene, and they later visited the Carl Hushner Memorial Hospital where they spoke with Mr. Mahler. Surveillance footage has been obtained and are being reviewed, and as additional progress are made in this investigation, the media will be advised.
Last week, gas prices across the country registered a substantial increase. At the pump, both regular and premium gasoline have increased by more than $1 per gallon. Premium gasoline, which previously sold for $12.53 per gallon, has jumped to $13.76. Regular gasoline rose from $11.77 to $13.02 per gallon. Diesel, however, remains unchanged at $12.05 per gallon. The spike in prices is being linked to rising global fuel costs, driven in part by tensions and conflict involving Iran, which have pushed up world oil prices. While Belizeans are continuing to feel the economic pinch of higher gas prices, today the Prime Minister announced that they are monitoring the situation, and if prices continue to rise, they will lower the taxes on fuel.
We have not raised taxes. You know, and even when it comes to the fuel, the percentage that we charge has not increased. It's the same percentage, but the price goes up because then
the acquisition cost goes up.
The acquisition cost goes up. So obviously then it has to go up. Now, we know we have to do a balancing act. Fuel.
Yeah, let's talk about that because it's going to impact.
I know it's in everybody's mind. We want to bring it down to I said, to $9 when in opposition, and I still want to keep that promise to keep it there. But for us to be able to do that, the other areas of tax collection have to come up, because if we reduce that, then we're giving up millions of dollars, and if we give that up, where are we going to get it back? Mm-hmm. People still want that we could fix their roads. Mm-hmm. People still want to make sure that they could go to the hospital and their doctors and nurses and could get a lot of the medication. People still want to be able to, schools are operating. People still want their sugar roads, and their agricultural roads open and fixed. And it has to come from somewhere. And so these are the taxes, and fuel has been one of the one of the easiest tax to collect, because it comes into these huge boats, the ships, and so we know that they're bringing 1 million gallons, so we know how much to collect immediately. There's no hanky-panky there, and we collect the monies. So we have to find a balance. Presently, we agreed not to reduce the tax, because we want to first see how this thing will settle with the prices of fuel. Obviously, if it continues to go up, then we'll have to bring down the tax to be able to ease the pressure on people, because fuel is the engine of the economy. So you need it for your production, you need it for transportation, you need it for everything. You need it for electricity, which is another issue that we'll have to address.
We also heard from Minister Musa, who stated that the gas prices are a reflection of the entire state of the world.
It's unfortunately, as you're aware, a direct impact coming from the current war that is taking place in the Middle East. It is really unfortunate, because it's sort of like the butterfly effect. If they sneeze on that side, we will get the impact on this side. And so it's going to be a tough period that we're going through. We, of course, are hoping for the best and hopeful that it won't be for too long.
Is the government planning to subsidize any of the potential
I think those are matters of consideration that we'll have on the table tomorrow at Cabinet.
But despite the high gas prices and rising cost of living, the Prime Minister stated that he is confident in his government's ability to be re-elected, as he claims that they have done a lot to put more money in the pockets of Belizeans.
Yes, we'll be very confident that we be re-elected. When you look at all the metrics, listen, as humans, and it's a part of our DNA. We always want better, and we should want better. And so as much as the tremendous work that we've been doing, there still continues to be challenges. We recognize that there's a challenge with the cost of living, but as I pointed out earlier, we do not control that. It's not like we're raising taxes. And so what have we been doing? Growing the economy, more people are working, now more members of the household are working, so they're bringing more income. Listen, we had night market in Saturday night in Orange Rock. Hundreds of people showed up. I mean, so you have all of these activities. People show up, basketball games, the place full. Why? Because they have the disposable income. It does not. I'm not saying that they're not people who are having it tough. Yes, I understand that. And that is why we're working so hard to try to make things right for them. Look at the people of Monkey River, how they were just being abandoned right there. Now here we went as a government, along with Osmond Martinez, which, and we're fixing it. The land is coming back because just for cleaning the channel, which we have to do at Riversdale also, to be able to, so that then Placencia could get back its beaches. Simple things. Right now we have to do here in Belize City at the mouth of the Belize River. We have to clean out that area by Halover so that the waters can flow easier and then help with flooding down in the west. So we understand the challenges, but we are working to make their life better. We are future focused. We do focus on the future.
We'll take our first break and be back with more news. Stay tuned.
For any project, big or small, Best Screws provide strength, efficiency, durability, and affordability. Get the screws specifically designed for your next project. Get Best Screw, the power to build, the strength to last. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
First time I visited Sharp Vision Eye Clinic, I immediately felt like my eyesight truly mattered. Firstly, the assistant warmly greeted me and asked me to fill out the form explaining the purpose for my visit. Then, the optometrist took her time with me, walking me through a full eye exam and explaining everything clearly. She inquired about my family history for glaucoma, diabetic eye issues, hypertensive retinopathy, things I never even knew to worry about. Their advanced diagnostic imaging gave me the most detailed look I've ever had on my eye health. Knowing they could catch problems early gave me real peace of mind. I was surprised by how much they offer. Treatment for allergies, styes, common eye conditions, and even emergencies like minor injuries. When it came to choosing glasses, their in-house optical shop made things easy. Stylish options, helpful advice, and fast service thanks to their on-site lab. Sharp Vision Eye Clinic gave me clarity and confidence. My vision feels like a priority because here, it truly is.
I want to share why this work is so urgent. My mother is 75 years old. She's blind. She has lived by the sea for 75 years. Today, my mother cannot see the stones you guys are placing to protect her home. But she can hear. Every night she sits in her home and hear the waves beating at her door. To most people, that song is peaceful. But to my mother, the song is a countdown. It is the song of the land she loves being stolen inch by inch. For years, the song has been a dark shadow over our lives. I look at our student here today, their bright little faces. We need your help to make sure that when these children go up to be 75, they are sitting in their homes and aren't afraid of the sea.
The whole design of the T is to catch the sand as it walks past Monkey River. Literally what you see is the sand comes from the river, goes out to sea. The sea was clogged with mud and sand, so the river now pushed the sand out like it used to. One, we have less flooding. We have a lot of drainage on the way to Monkey River. The water is not there. But as you can see, we've moved the sand over. Now nature will walk it down with time.
There is an area between the burial ground and where the village is that needs some attention as well, and so it will be addressed right away since PM has approved some additional finance to continue the project in Monkey River.
I am very proud that Minister Osman Martinez, the area representative, along with Oscar Kenya, they saw the necessity, one as the area representative and one as the Minister of Rural Transformation. And then along with the support from my office that we managed to do this, showed us that we just need to put a little bit more investment and we can do the entire area. So I said, you know what, give me an estimate, we're going to do it. We are going to save Monkey River village and going to make it into one of the more beautiful villages in the country.
Need a fresh new kitchen, flip that switch ignition. GE appliances shine. Every knob, every line, all aligning. Turn the shower on. Feel gold, colder in the chrome. So bold from the ties to the tiny screws. We've got the wow you'll choose. All in one place. Design Depot. Everything you need for the life you want. Let's go. From the floor to the paint to the patio glow. Build it up, light it up. Watch your dream home grow. All in one place. All in one place. All in one place. All in one place. All in one place.
Design Depot, all in one place.
As one of the largest cable and internet providers in Belize, CBC strives to provide our customers with the highest standards of quality, value, and service in all aspects of cable TV and internet. Monitoring our systems closely, our technicians combine creative planning and state-of-the-art technology with years of experience and training to develop and provide the most reliable and advanced cable and internet service to exceed your expectations. For CBC and our team of talented engineers, technicians, and customer service representatives, delivering less than the very best is never an option.
A year ago, on March 17, 2025, Builders Hardware introduced something new for Belize, our online store. For the first time, customers could explore thousands of products, place their orders, and complete their purchases entirely online. Whether you're nearby or in another district, you can browse what you need, place your order, and have it delivered directly to you. And for those who prefer to pick up their items, our smart lockers make it quick and simple. Just scan your code and your order is ready. Every day, more and more people across the country have begun turning to the platform as a faster and more convenient way to shop with Builders Hardware. Along the way, many customers have also found added benefits online, from special website offers to rewards for those signing up for the first time. All of this is just another step towards making our products more accessible to communities across Belize, bringing our store closer to you wherever you are.
Welcome back. A Belize City resident charged with attempted murder was freed on Monday after the prosecution discontinued the case in the High Court. 27-year-old Delroy Stain walked free after the Crown entered a null prosecute before Candace Nanton in the High Court, effectively ending the proceedings against him. The Crown, represented by Prosecutor Joseph Perez of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, withdrew the case after the virtual complainant failed to appear in court to testify despite efforts by the prosecution to secure his attendance. Steyn had been on remand at the Belize Central Prison after being charged with the attempted murder of Christian Molina. The charge stemmed from a shooting incident that allegedly occurred on the 31st of March 2024, Easter Sunday. Steyn was arraigned in court on the 5th of May of that year and had been on remand pending trial. Today's hearing had been scheduled for trial when the Crown informed the court it could not proceed without the complainant's testimony. The case was subsequently discontinued, resulting in Steyn's release. Today, the Prime Minister made an appearance on The Morning Show, where he spoke about the current status of Joseph Brian Budna. In August of 2025, Budna was kidnapped from in front of an Orange Walk police station. 2 days later, he was photographed in the custody of Guatemalan nationals. Budna has been imprisoned in Guatemala for the past 7 months, and today, the Prime Minister announced that he is considering requesting to Guatemala that Budna finish his sentence here in Belize.
I think on the Budna issue, I'm going to recommend to Cabinet, and I've been discussing it with a few ministers, is to see if from government to ask for Budna to be returned to Belize, but to go to jail. We do that with Mexico from time to time. We have prisoner exchanges, but the agreement is that, you have to spend the time in jail.
But the whole investigation.
So I don't know how much years he has left in his case over there. So if he has 10 more years, for instance, we will give an assurances to the government of Guatemala that he will spend the time in jail here, so to bring him back.
Do you see us getting closure on this whole investigation? Because unfortunately, it's one of those things that keeps coming up, and people are looking at it.
Well, we have given a free hand to the DPP, so it's on the DPP's hands.
Belize has been commended by the International Labour Organization (ILO) for fulfilling its constitutional obligation to submit international labour standards to the National Assembly. The recognition was issued by the ILO's Committee of Experts on the Application of Conventions and Recommendations, which noted that Belize has fully met its submission requirements under Article 19 of the Constitution. In September of last year, the government of Belize submitted 43 international labour instruments to both the House of Representatives and the Senate. The submissions addressed previously outstanding instruments and brought Belize into full compliance with its obligation as an ILO member state. Further strengthening that compliance, the government also submitted 3 additional instruments adopted at the 111th session of the ILO conference: the Safe and Healthy Working Environment Convention, the Safe and Healthy Working Environment Recommendation, and the Quality Apprenticeships Recommendation. The instruments were formally presented to the National Assembly on the 10th of March of this year by the Minister of Immigration. Minister Musa welcomed the recognition, stating that Belize takes seriously its responsibilities as a member of the ILO and remains committed to strengthening labor governance and protecting workers' rights.
I think that is the first time in our history that we have been in full compliance with the ILO convention. As you know, those were 2 standards that were outstanding under the Article 19 of the ILO convention, one that deals with quality apprenticeships and the other that deals with the occupational health and safety. As you know, we recently passed in the House of Representatives, I believe it is still before the Senate, the OSH bill, which has been in the pipeline for over a decade already. And so we're very proud over at the Ministry of Labour to have this recognition coming from the ILO.
The Ministry of Immigration, Governance and Labour said the achievement reflects ongoing efforts to promote decent work and ensure Belize's policies remain aligned with international labour standards. Today, the government of Belize launched a new initiative aimed at strengthening the country's asylum system through improved digital tools, enhanced data management, and stronger legal safeguards. The project is being implemented by the Ministry of Immigration and the Refugees Department in partnership with the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, which is being funded by the government of Japan, who is contributing $667,000 to support the implementation. A key component of the initiative is the development of a secure digital system to manage asylum cases. We heard from a representative of the UNHCR who told us about what the project hopes to accomplish.
This project we're really excited about because with the generosity of the government of Japan, we're able to support the government of Belize to modernize their case management system. So the Refugees Department has a really quite a good system. They currently process asylum applications, and with this support from Japan, we're able to take that system and bring it into the 21st century, completely modernize it, make sure everything is digital, to improve the efficiency of the system. In addition, we are working on strengthening the legislation. Belize already has quite good legislation in terms of refugee protection, but we are working to just tweak it a little bit, get it to meet completely international standards, and again, with the generosity of the Japanese, we're able to do these things.
Also present at this morning's launch ceremony was the Minister of Immigration, Karim Musa. He stated that the new project will make the process easier for asylum seekers.
We are very grateful for the assistance coming from the government of Japan and UNHCR, because it means that we'll have greater capacity building, greater training of our personnel, and an increase in the personnel over at Refugees Department as well. The updating of our Refugees Act, which is decades old, and likewise the incorporation of the digitalization aspect and the case management, reporting and digitalization of cases, so that we can have that sort of data comparison and analysis, and of course have secure data when it comes to refugees and asylum seekers here in Belize.
How much easier would it be for persons seeking asylum in Belize now with this streamlined form?
I think it certainly is going to enhance. Like I mentioned, we already have what is considered to be the best practices in the region. It might result in an expediting of the process, but more critical than that, it is the upskilling and the capacity building of our personnel, as well as the data, having that data in place, so that we can do our analysis and assessment at the end of the year.
We'll take our final break and be back in more news. Stay tuned.
Flowers are more than petals and stems. They are messages. They speak when words fall short. At Bow and Our Flowers, every arrangement tells a story of love, gratitude, comfort, and celebration of moments that matter. From heartfelt condolences to joyful milestones and everyday surprises, we treat your moments as if they are our own. We're more than a flower shop. We create customized gift baskets filled with adorable items, making every gift truly unforgettable. At Bow and Our Flowers, our promise is simple: quality, heart, and arrangements that create long-lasting memories. Visit us in Nopan or Spanish Lookout. Contact us. Bow and